You're over 40. You recently decided that you want to get online because everybody is showing that they're making money. It's a good way to have a part-time side business along with your 9 to 5, your corporate business, maybe your online business. So you decided to get online, right? And you got started, you start watching YouTube videos and TikTok videos and Facebook, and the information is just coming in abundance, but you seem to be, a little bit of foggy, a little bit of confused. And one of the most important things that confuses you is the fact that everybody says you got to stand out. You got to get those hooks, and you got to get the, 5 to 7 minute videos, and what you say and how you say it, how you phrase things, different motions in your videos, and all kinds of stuff. When I did my DJing gig, right? First of all, I got into DJing because I love music. I always had a love of music. I always, had records and CDs and cassette tapes back in the day, if you remember. So I got into it because of the love, but quickly I realized there's money to be made there, right? So here's what made me stand out as a DJ. Now, going back years and years ago here in New Jersey, when bars were hiring DJs, most of the DJs only served one market, either rock or dance or hip hop or reggae, whatever. And most of the DJs will grab the money pocketed and not reinvest it in buying new music. So here's what I did. I always, every single week, if you guys are old enough, you remember back in the day they had the CD stores, right? You could buy used CDs, you could buy new CDs. So every week I would spend a portion of what I made the previous week in DJing in the clubs and the bars and everything, and I would reinvest by buying new music. So every time I would go to play in a bar or a club, people will come and ask, what do you got this week? What do you got new? It became a standard that Nico always had new music, right? The other thing that made me stand out is that everywhere I went to apply for a job, they asked me, do you play rock? Do you play metal? Do you play dance? Do you play reggae? Do you play hip hop? I said, yes, I played all. Why? Because again, I invested some of my earnings into buying new music, and I became familiar with all types of music, right? Yes, it started as a DJ gig playing in clubs. It moved into, doing birthdays and weddings and this and that. But I saved enough money to move into the next business phase. Again, standing out is not just about, knowing the hooks and the verbiage and what to say and how to say. Look at your market, see what everybody else is doing, and find out one thing that you can do differently than everybody else.